Of course, these stories and anecdotes are important. Why not? We humans get connected to stories because we have been telling stories for over 100,000 years. Yes, visuals are really important because we think in visuals first. Text comes later. Yes, if you can stand and deliver in these virtual presentations, this is going to create a great impact. But what if you cannot use certain tools? Your employer doesn't want you to use that. You cannot use these stories and anecdotes at all. And you have so much of data to present, plethora of information. You know what happens in these presentations are full of data? These presentations become boring. So what to do in that case? Play smart. That's what we are going to discuss. I'm going to tell you how to play smart with this 6 steps formula to make your boring presentations interesting. So let's get the ball rolling without further ado. Playing smart means bringing connectivity in your presentation. You know, many web designers, they are using this research by Nielsen Group to their advantage. What does the research say? Research says only 15 to 20% of the humans, they go through the entire web page properly. Rest of them, they love to scan unknowingly using F format. Wow, isn't it interesting? Of course it is. That's what many websites are doing now, including Wikipedia. They're trying to use the most important information to their left. Because you know, we humans love to scan. That's what we can do in our presentation. We can make this human scannability our weapon. If possible, try to use the most important data to your left. Or you can highlight few things there, or you can underline, or you can use bold and italics format. Or perhaps you can try changing some colors, but make sure you do not use bright colors because it might look like an elementary school presentation. But don't forget to make this human scannability your weapon in your next presentation. At least you can give it a try, right? Now, this is the time for our second step because this one is even more important. What do these visual metaphors do? These visual metaphors help us describe abstract and intangible ideas by drawing connection between them to the tangible ones. You remember we are talking about connectivity. Even if you have so much of data, people should feel connected. Visual metaphors. Now next time, if you're going to present 5, 10, 20 steps in one slide, like let's say you say, okay, I've got 5 steps to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't just do that. Use visual metaphors. Perhaps you can use an image of tree. Then here can be your first step, second, third, fourth, fifth. Perhaps hand. 5 steps, right? 5 fingers. Perhaps leaf. Perhaps Swiss knife. Remember Swiss knife with so many sharp pointers? You can use your different steps there because people should feel connected. Without it, it's going to make it really boring. So please don't do that. Now this is the time for Guy Kawasaki's formula. So let's see what he has to say. Guy Kawasaki, he has worked with famous people including Steve Jobs, delivered hundreds and thousands of presentations all across the globe. And this is what he has to say. He said, if you have a presentation which is somewhere around 20 minutes, you can use my 10, 20, 30 formula. What's that? 10 slides, 20 minutes, minimum font size 30. You remember we are talking about bringing connectivity in your boring presentation? So why not using Guy Kawasaki's suggestion, 10, 20, 30? By the way, have you heard of this whiteboard technique? No? Let me tell you. What would you like more? One-way presentation or a conversational style presentation? Of course, the latter one. You might have observed this. Whenever people use slides, everything appears all of a sudden. Zoop. Then brain gets confused whether to listen to the guy or look at the image or read the text. Please get rid of this confusion. Use whiteboard technique. You know, when somebody is writing on the board, we tend to feel more connected. First, that becomes a conversational style. Second, we become curious. What is he going to write? We can do the same by using animation on PowerPoint. Yes, you're going to work a little harder, but it's up to you to decide whether you want conversational style presentation or same old boring presentation which appears all of a sudden. Then people get confused where to focus, whether to listen to the guy or look at the image, or read the text? You decide. You have known how to create effective presentations, but are you going to be an effective presenter? Not yet, without knowing the structuring part and the delivering part. And this is my favorite, transitions. And I'm surprised many presenters fail to understand that people have short time attention span. In this distracted century, they tend to lose connection, and they still keep on speaking and blabbing. So what to do about it? Taking the help of transition. 2 takeaways. Open and close each section properly. That's the job of a transition, jumping from one point to another by building the bridge. So why not opening and closing each section properly? Because once you close properly, people realize, oh, now he's done talking about his first point, he's going to talk about next. Second, paraphrase it. You have spoken for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Once you paraphrase it, reword your entire talk in 2, 3, 4 sentences, people realize, oh, that's what he talked about, even if they lost connection somewhere in the middle. So next time, be a better presenter. Help your listeners go through your presentation in a structured way. Transitions. So now you have known how to create effective presentations. In fact, you know how to structure it, but without proper delivery, you're not going to be an effective presenter. You're going to sound robotic. There'll be a monotony in your voice, and people on the other side, they'll just pretend to listen. In reality, they are not getting connected. They want to run away from these virtual presentations. So what's the solution? You need tonality in your voice, enthusiasm, confidence, voice modulation. You need to take the help of certain vocal exercises. Check the link in the description below for the same. Tonality, delivery. You remember? Our entire talk is about creating effective presentation, but that's not enough. You need to deliver it properly, otherwise this is not going to solve the purpose. So tonality in your voice is important. Remember to practice it. Hey guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video and going to use these elements for your future presentations. Should you have more related questions, ask me in the comment section below. Now, I have something important to announce. We have these virtual sessions. All the sessions will be live and interactive, where you're going to pick up important tools, you're going to receive regular feedback with a lot of exposure on public speaking and presentation skills. Should you wish to know more, simply log on to our website, taptalkindia.com. Happy publishing.